Let's get you squared away. I'm looking at the fake Superstore data of amazingness, and I see product category here, shades of blue, and it's really tough to tell what I need to care about. So let's dive into product view and get going. So we've got sales. I want a color based on sales. And if this were a real world thing, I would definitely build in a parameter or something that like top 10%, something along that lines. But I just want to throw in something random because this is a random data set and we're feeling super creative today. So we're going to call it sales color. So if the sum of sales, that way it goes ahead, so it's not looking at individual sales transactions or anything. So if sum of sales is greater than, looking at the data set, 10,000, because again, super creative, then great. Else, not so great. So even though this is a fake data set, we love comments. We love commenting. And leaving nuggets for your peers is also fun. So hit OK, and now we've got our sales color. Let's overlay the sum of sales on the marks. And now we're left with these amazing squares. That's not quite what we want. So first off, whenever I can, I do try to just go to show me and see what happens. And no, Tableau in its infinite wisdom has decided that I want to go back to the old color scale and then lose some of the formatting that was important to me whenever I built this dashboard. So let's try that again. So get rid of the show me, but size. Yeah, so whenever I make it try to fit, we're left with like these overlaps, super annoying. The quick fix. Double click into the column shelf bar here. 2 double quotes, done. Do the same thing in the row shelf, double click, 2 double quotes. Now we have the coloration that we want. Now I'm going to use the arrow, do show header, use the arrow, do show header to hide those, and now we're left with that format. And now it's more clear to me that most of the categories across this business are seasonal. I didn't see that seasonality as plainly as I am seeing it right now. If you don't like this solution because it doesn't feel elegant, those double quotes basically act like a placeholder, but you can't comment on them. And we love our comments so that when we have people come behind us, they kind of know what we were doing. So there is an alternative where you can have a placeholder. So let's create a calculated field and we're going to call it format placeholder because that's all it is. To limit overlapping issues with squares. Isn't that just so creative? But min and 1.0, I like to do the 0.0 because then it gives you flexibility if you're using the same placeholder where there are decimals. So min 1.0. It could be 0.0. It can be whatever you want it to be, but format placeholder and do the same thing where we're putting it on the rows and the shelves. I don't love the formatting the way it did it, but we're going to do the arrow, show header again, arrow, show header again, and then we're going to need to make some formatting changes where we go center and we allow them to overlap because they're not actually overlapping. They're all fitting where they're supposed to fit, but it's expanded more than I'd like. So here we go. So now things are fitting where they need to fit and they're all still isolated in their boxes. But my favorite is clearly the double quotations. So hit like and go on about your day, you problem-solving rock star.